I shared a little bit of my story with you off screen here, but tell me about your journey from reporter to PR professional.
Yes. Oh, it was. I'm so grateful for the journey. I started as you said, in South Bend, Indiana, as a multimedia journalist, which I know you're aware of, but for those who aren't, an MMJ is essentially they do it all, right? They're the one-man band who find the interviews, write the story, film it, edit it, whole thing. And then after being in South Bend for about 2 years, I knew it was time to, make the next move, which as you again, in TV, you stay somewhere 2 years and you're kind of like, all right, time to find something else, go to a bigger market, and got an opportunity in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is a top 20 market and was a really, really big jump at the time. And just really enjoyed it. I was a nightside reporter there for our primetime show. So it was very involved in covering stories that were a little depressing, to be honest, like, court cases, homicides, talking to people on their worst day. And I found that that was really starting to take a toll on me. You sort of start to normalize, like, oh, I just covered that this person got, caught by a stray bullet and passed away. You think, oh, if my, you know, fiance or partner is going to be out and about, well, that happened to them. So it just became very anxiety inducing. And like we were talking about before we started recording, if I had like $1 for every gas station bathroom I got ready in or like camped out in, basically, I'd be able to retire. Like, it is not a glamorous job at all, but it's an important one, right? You're informing the public, and I still have so much respect for journalists and journalism to this day. But I just knew it was time for me to pivot, and I wanted to be able to leverage my storytelling skills and still be able to interact with the media. And just, again, the root of being a journalist is telling stories. So I was like, how can I use that? And knew that it was time to make the jump. So started off just looking for roles. And I'm sure as you found as well, it's really hard to make a career pivot as a journalist. A lot of people want you to start, in entry level roles or don't necessarily understand how broadcast journalism or journalism in general can translate really well to public relations and communications. So it was a struggle for a while, but I did finally get an opportunity with an agency based in New York where I worked with clients like, Match Group, Mint Mobile, and was really able to get some, down and dirty and kind of get my chops in PR and really understand that world.